Dude, good news. I've cut my vacation short in the Maldives. My jet's being refueled as we speak. I'm coming to a home game. That's right. I wanted European football. You delivered European football. I figured the least I could do is attend a home fixture. So this is what I want. Roll out the red carpet. And by that, I do mean a literal red carpet. I'm not stepping foot in that stadium unless it's on a red carpet. That clear? And make sure all the advertising hoardings are very clearly stated. Welcome back, Christian Peter. Thank you for getting us into Europe. Every fan should know that I'm there, and we should make an absolute spectacle. So give Limo whatever budget he needs. Halftime show, cheerleaders, whatever it is, fireworks, don't care. But make it a grand event. All right, Boot, gonna take off in a couple of minutes. I should be there in about 6 hours. We'll see you soon.
Hello and welcome to episode 19 of We Are Central with the Mighty Bees, Manchester Central. Again, thanks for joining me. Your view is the most important thing, but if you feel generous today, I know you do, I know you're feeling kind, hit that thumbs up, get involved in the comments, subscribe if you're new, maybe go and watch some of my other videos. Got stories out in a minute, got a new story coming called The Northman, hopefully by the end of the week. So thank you for all the support, and thank you for all the support with this series. Last season was insane. It's a crazy year. Some big teams were shit, and we were quite good, and we finished runners-up. We're in the Champions League. This is a monumental time to be a Bees fan. Very exciting. So we've got the first half of the season to get through. As you've just seen as well, the boss man is on his way to Manchester. He's coming to a Champions League game. Doesn't mean it's going to be in Manchester. You have to wait and see. It might be a tough one for our head of youth to enjoy, but we'll find out in a minute. Can't wait to share it with you. So let's get into it. And we're going to start this episode with the pre-season. Get this out of the way. Now, I planned the pre-season, but I didn't play it. Again, I went on one of my Caribbean cruises with the family. Joe Page was in charge. Full greens. Well done, Joe. But we had a training camp in America, so we had 4 games out there while we were there. And then we flew over to South Korea. Bit of promotional. Bit of a tour. Make some extra money, hopefully. And that was fantastic. Lots and lots of goals. And we do have new players. Now, I will say, I'm not going to go through the outs. We have sold a couple of the Fergusons. We sold that Bulgarian right winger. He was old. I did what I did last year. I put a lot of players up for sale and sell at any price just to get rid of them. A few of the younger players that Brian Kane has brought through as well that aren't going to make it in our team. Made a few million out of that. Not tons, but Greeno was busy. And I was very happy. Again, I think he's done decent. We've spent some money. He's found a cheap player. He's found a player on a free. He's even signed a player from his beloved Blackburn. So I felt like we were looking good. Could we repeat though? Could we repeat what we did last year? Well, I think it's going to be another weird year again in the Premier League for everyone.
Hello, mate. I'm here in quarantine because of my supposed Slovakian SCD. Do you know how I know I didn't get it from Slovakia? Because my dick looks like a can of Iron Brew, right? This is Glaswegian gonorrhea. Look at my f***ing urine sample. Look at that. Now we've got that record straight. Caney is setting me up, right? He's pissed off that I'm selling all his supposed golden generation, right? If they were, you'd be playing them. Mank Messi, bullshit. If he was Mank Messi, he'd be playing for England by now, and he'd be banging in the goals. He's not even the first name on your team sheet anymore. He's rating these 5 stars. He's overrating them. I'm flogging them, getting us some money, bringing in superstars, right? I've bought in a player that's an absolute diamond, and also a player that's going to really make us sing. Let's see how we can do this season, mate.
So the first player Greeno signed was Davor Makaric from Serbia. 18 years old, 800 grand, 750, I think going up to 800 grand. What a bargain. You can pick up some bargains. I have myself in my time out there in Serbia and Croatia. Well done, Greeno. Next, like he was saying, he's got a player that hopefully will get us singing. Our man Singh from his Blackburn, down there mid-table championship team, a wonder kid. Coming towards the end of his contract. There's a few other clubs interested, I think, when I saw the deal was going through. But he picked us, thankfully. Very excited by this player because he's worth a ton of money now. This is our biggest signing, possibly one of our biggest ever, to be fair. Now, The deal's about 20 odd million. It could eventually reach 40. He signed another wonder kid, Aaron Diamond, from relegated Crystal Palace, a winger who can cover up top. So this is perfect. Left-footed. Don't like his personality though. I don't like fickle players. But Greeno sees something in him, and I reckon he could be a big player for us. The next player he'd signed on a free, Killian Markle, 19-year-old German. He's not a wonder kid, but I think he's got really good potential. Looks like he could be a really, really good player. Maybe need to convert him into more of a natural central midfielder. But yeah, for free, look how much he's worth. Bargain, really, that, isn't it? And then finally, he signed me another striker. A striker I quite like. Now, he was going for someone else. I'll talk about that in a minute. This kid's good. He's English. He's 22. Never played in England. He spent his whole career out in Italy. But he's good. And will he push Jamie Balance? Well, Jamie Balance had a great year last year. And I've still got faith in Jamie. He's still my number one. But I'm very happy we've got a proper number 2 now up top. Jamie could have had cause for a little bit of worry, because there's this player called Alexis. He's a regen. Used to be at City. They bought him for peanuts from somewhere else. They loaned him out to Celtic. He was all right. And then he made a move to Germany where he's made a name for himself, goal every other game. And Greeno bid for him and it was accepted. And I think there was 4 teams, all Premier League teams. Now we're Champions League and Denton are not Champions League. But he chose Denton, and then Greeno moved on to the other lad. So, I mean, this guy probably would have pushed Jamie and been our new number 1, but it wasn't to be, and he's now playing for the black and yellow. Financially, we're in a pretty good place. He sold quite a few good young players, and one thing I'm going to do for the next episode, especially for Brian Kane, is I'm going to see, actually, make a note, run through everything, and see how many players have come from our academy and been sold on, and how much money Brian has generated the club, because he kind of feels that Greeno gets all the plaudits when he sells his players on and makes millions. So I'm going to try and find out for Brian. I'll do that in the next one. But yeah, financially look really good, and obviously we're still in the Premier League. We're runners up in the Premier League, and we're in the Champions League, all that Champions League money. And we got Drew in Group H with Real Madrid. We're playing Real Madrid. We're back in the big leagues. Zenit, and of course, the mighty Gers. Brian Kane, our head of youths, beloved Rangers. He's got a season ticket there. He goes to as many games as he can. Wow. This is going to be a tough one for him, because we're going to be playing Rangers in a live com, the last game of the group stage later in the episode. Now, the bookies don't really favour us too much, but at least we're not down there at the bottom. We're edging our way up, but runners up, and they've got us as 12th. I'm a bit offended by that, but if you've watched a lot of my content, don't take too much out of this, but there were some big moves. Thames Valley sold Haaland to PSG for something like 120 odd million, and they bought a couple of players. There has been a few changes with my patrons, so there's been a few moves, and like I always say, if you're one of my patrons, you want to know how you moved, how much for, let me know. Feel free to pause it and have a good look. I know Thames Valley bought a couple. I think John Griffiths left Spurs, he's gone to Valley. I thought Chelsea were going to have him. I think it was Chelsea. Harry Dixon, he's gone to the Valley. I think there's been a couple more, these are the guys down the bottom. Most people are still where they are. Ben Dollery is now at Wickham. And I nearly forgot. See, this chap here is on my shortlist because he was listed and he was on my shortlist. Well, Greeno actually put a bid in for him, but he turned us down. So we'll start right here with the Carabao Cup, and the B team the first game, and we got through 2-1 against Bristol City. The next game was Newcastle, and I didn't want to B team it. I thought, I'm going to try and go for this. I can't remember how the games are situated, but I felt like it was okay. And it was 1-1. Jamie Balance got us our goal. Both goals scored in the same minute. Crazy minute. And then they beat us on penalties. So we're out. But what about the Champions League? Well, it's kind of gone. I was kind of expecting it to be fair. We beat Rangers, although they did go 1-0 up very early. Shit myself. Then we played Zenit on a neutral venue in Amsterdam. Have they updated the game? Is it something to do with what's going on in real life? I don't know. Interesting. Then Real Madrid. Now, if you look at the goals they scored, then we came back into it with 10 men and kind of put up a fight, and then at the end we collapsed. Got beat again. Jamie Balance getting us the goal. Battered Zenit. Battered them. And then Rangers. Last game. How important is this game? Well, It's not massive. We're already qualified. We finished in second. I'm very, very happy. We've got through the group stages. I mean, we are where we are. Part of me, I won't lie, wouldn't have minded got Europa League. I think we could have gone quite far into that, but it's the Champions League. It's good money. It's good experience for my team. And Rangers, massive club. Go to Ibrox. Kano is going to be struggling. Have I ever had a live com against Rangers? Because Brian Kane in real life has supported my channel for like 5-6 years. Watches everything. I don't know if I ever have. But anyway, on to the Premier League. And it is kind of topsy-turvy again. Liverpool, who was shit last year, are now good at the top of the league. Tame Valley obviously bought a few players. Still got a very good striker. They're second, City third. Denton in fourth. They weren't that great last year. And we're in fifth. It's been okay. It's been okay for us, to be fair. I'm very happy with fifth. We're still competing for that top four, and that's where I want to be now. United, though, so good last year, even though we beat them twice. They're down in 8th, Chelsea 9th, Arsenal 13th, Wolves, who were very good last year, down in 16th, Everton, who were very good last year, back in the relegation, here, there, and everywhere. But look at Jamie Balance. Although it's slightly deceiving, but when we started the season, I was like, Jamie, what's happening? It's been, we've got a really bad patch in that middle, but we've kind of pulled it together recently. But yeah, Jamie Balance, hat-trick in his first game. Then we played Everton. Jamie Balance, hat-trick. I'm thinking this kid is on fire. And then he's only scored 3 goals since. But do you know what? It's fine. We got to beat off Leicester 2-0. Beat Arsenal 3-1. Brilliant. Got to beat off West Ham. That was disappointing. Drew 0-0 with Denton. 0-0 with Brighton. 1-1 with City. And 1-1 with Chelsea. Balance getting us the goals there. Brilliant. Happy with that. Beat Burnley, but we should be. Sheffield United, we should be beating them. Quite close, to be fair. Valley gave us a right dicking. Harry Dixon, you scored against me, mate. Also, they bought Ansu Fati with their Haaland money. Yeah. Wolves 3-2. What a game. United drew with them. I'm happy with that. That's 3 games on the bounce now. They haven't beat us. In the last game I played, we spanked Newcastle. It's 3-0 by half time. Second half was a bore fest. So, there we go. I'm thinking that's not bad, is it? And as a squad, we're performing quite well. Now, we also have a new captain. Our new captain, because both the Fergusons left, we needed new captains, is Bruno Pereira. Our openly gay goalkeeper. He's a shining light for the club, a shining light for the gay community, and sells a shitload of shirts. So yeah, he's a worthy captain. But yeah, the new boy, he's done really well. Played right back quite a lot. He's suspended. Pamungas missed quite a lot at the start of the season. He was suspended at the start of the season, like 3 games. But yeah, he's come back, done really well. Manu, when he's played, is okay. Jamie Balance, man. He's been good. He's scoring. He's had a bit of a dry patch recently. I mean, back-to-back hat-tricks first 2 games. I'm thinking 40-goal season for Jamie. He'll be all right. Ed Nibs, promoted from the youth team. Just turned 18, I think. I'm sure he was 17 when I promoted him. I think he's one for the future. I like that. I just like the look of him. He's going to be playing today. But yeah, I think everyone... I want to go through them. I'll show you what they all look like, but it takes forever. I'm going to have to do that at some point. I might do that in the next episode at start, because you don't usually have tons of transfers. I will have a good look quickly at everyone, just so you can see what I've got to play with. Now, with no message from Kano, he's up there in Glasgow waiting for us to arrive, and I don't know how he feels. He won't answer my calls. I'm pretty sure he's going to be cheering for Rangers. But obviously you get like a little hint here, don't you, at the youth intake. And I'm excited by that. The top players, got 2 of them apparently, are going to be strikers. I would love to bring through our own homebred superstar kid striker. Of course, it's Champions League. Got some Champions League football. I genuinely didn't know if this would ever be the case, but we're here. I can't believe we're here. It's episode 19. It's gone so quick for me, I'll be honest with you. And we're up against Rangers, who look like they're 5th in the league. Alex Neil is the manager. Wow, Rangers. Wow. They're 5th. 10 points away off Celtic. Crazy. Now, we've never actually looked at how the Scottish League's been doing, but I know a lot of you are from Scotland and are probably interested. Well, to be fair, it's been dominated by Rangers. Since we've started the series, Celtic have only won 1. But it looks like Celtic should be getting another if Rangers are playing that badly. And what's happening with that? Hopefully, no offence if you're a Rangers fan. I love Rangers. But I want a dicking. I want a proper arse kicking here. Welcome to Ibrox. Now, if you can't get up for a game here with this atmosphere, there's something wrong with you. Now, I've made quite a few changes than what I'd say is my best team. Central midfield, I'm giving Espino a game. Young Ed Nibs is getting a game. Gilmore's have to play on the right because of injuries. The Mac Messi can't even make the bench. He's not fit. And Diamond can't do 90 minutes, so he's a sub. But yeah, we still should be winning. So here we go. Excited. The gaffer, Mr. Peters here. As you know, he arrived. He's come to a game. Not at our stadium, weirdly. But he's come to a game. He's up there in the director's box with Greeno and Kano. Don't know how Kano's feeling about this game. It'll be interesting to find out. Can't wait to find out. But yeah, I'm going out for coffee with my boss later. So the next episode, I might have some pictures for you, which will be quite exciting. Can't believe I'm finally going to see. I haven't seen him for years, since he was my player when I sold him. Every meeting I've had with him since I took back over, he's either been in Dubai, Mexico, somewhere else in the world. It's all been on Zoom. So good to see him in the flesh because he's got a little bit older. Here's Sing, and he's got us singing. Get in. Come on, kiddo. So it's us that have got the early goal this time. They scored in like the second minute in the last game, and then we scored 2. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us, if you know what I mean. We can stay in control of this. I mean, they look like they're struggling. I don't know why. What the hell? Oh, free kick. What's going to happen? Sing lost it straight into the danger zone. Good effort from me defender. It's a corner ball. Gilmore to take it. Whips it in like it. That Rangers could get us on the break here, though. Can we get back? We've got men back. Look at them men charging back. I like that. Now, I'm a bit older, but I'm noticing people of the younger generation having weird fashion sense. And if you're in your early 20s, can you let me know? A girl got on yesterday with pink eyebrows. I had a black girl get on with silver eyebrows. I'm having a lot of girls who've got like half the hair one colour and half another colour, which I find strange. But my biggest worry is, it makes me glad I'm not 20 when you have to do fashionable things, is I'm noticing a lot of mullets. Young lads with mullets. Do you know what a mullet is? Where it's shaved on the side, a bit long on top and long at the back. It's one of the moments where you're looking around thinking, I am old, because I am out of touch, because there's no way I dress like you. They wear pants that are too short for them and have holes in them. And I'm like, both of them things to me make you look like you're poor. My nan would never let me go out of the house with short pants with holes in. But anyway, yeah, just one of the moments where you feel a bit old. Ooh, good effort, kid. Right, only a couple of minutes left of the first half. Can we take complete control of it? Here's Sing. 1-on-1. What's he going to do? Wow. It's half time here in Glasgow. Real Madrid are winning 2-0, I think. Job done for us and them. We're both qualified. But, you know, I still want to win. I want to win. I thought getting an early goal, it might open the floodgates. Let's see what happens in the second half. So here we go. Yeah, so new story coming, hopefully, by the end of the week, called The Northman. It's going to be set in Denmark. Very excited about it. If you like my stories, check it out. If you haven't seen my other stories, check them out. Why not? They're cheesy, but they're fun. Oh, Gilmore. Yeah, I think it's time for some diamond time. So yeah, diamonds come on. Young Aaron, good little player to be fair. I mean, it costs a lot of money eventually, but hopefully it's going to be worth it. Still only young to... So what's that, Harrison? Yeah, do you know what? Let's do it. I'm going with you, Joe. I'm listening to you, Joe. Being lazy. Why not? But yeah, the second half's not been the most exciting. It's on extended highlights as well, which is never a good sign, I don't think, when you play games. I play most of mine on key to get through it. But I do live comms in extended and then just cut it up. Bloody hell. Like, come on. Here he is. He's not 100%. No, he's not 100%. Right, Losey. Oh, no. Nothing's happening. That's it. That's the best highlight we're getting, I think. We're into injury time here. Well done, Captain Pereira. 4 minutes to play. 1 goal in the first minute. Oh, here's Lowe's. He's through. I can't see him going for goal. Should have cut it back across, kid. We do have a corner though. Can we get a second? Here's Sing. Can he find his man? Whips it in. No. He's going to pick it back up. Someone's going to pick it back up. Here he is, the young lad. Big night for the kid. 18. He's only played a couple of games. You know what I mean? Your Ibrox atmosphere is Lowe's. I was slagging you, saying he ain't going to score. But he is. But the referee does not like that. Honestly, VAR, I missed the championship days. You know, we didn't have it. It's all right when it works for you. Oh, what a bit of defending that was. But Rangers are not giving up. Ryan Kane, I can see him up there on the edge of his seat. He's on the edge of his seat. Don't know what to do. This game ain't over. I mean, you've had no highlights. It's a funny little game, isn't it, Football Manager? No highlights. The entire second half. And in the last 5 minutes, you get about 15 highlights. Bloody hell, we're asking for it. We want them to score. Like, come on. Do you want a consolation goal, Rangers? You're out. You've only got a point. Do you want another point? That's what I feel like we're doing. No, it's not going to happen. We've won somehow. It's 1-0 against the mighty Rangers at Ibrox. Very happy with that. Although Rangers, look at that. Turned it on, didn't they? And they were probably the better team in the end. Final look at Group H, and of course, you know, we qualified, 12 points, 4 points behind Real Madrid. Now, we're not going to have time to look at the draw, but we can have an idea of what's what. And look at that, Munchen topping a group with City. We've got PSG, Roma. Wolves top their group with Barcelona. Wow. Hertha Berlin, Fiorentina, United, Leipzig, Atletico Madrid, Ajax, Napoli, Bayern Munich, and obviously Real Madrid. This is the big leagues, isn't it? We are in the big leagues. I can't wait. So we've got a massive second half of the season. We've got the FA Cup to play. Some good games coming up in the league. I want to obviously try and get back in that top four. I'll get back in that top four. Obviously get as far as we can into the Champions League. Be realistic. And obviously to win that we need a miracle. Just get back in that top four, the FA Cup. I'll see what I come up against to see how I feel about it. But yeah, Jamie balanced 13 goals so far. I'm happy if you can do that again. Score more than he did last year. I'd be really happy. Dirk Diggler, best passer again. He's amazing, isn't he? And Diamond, the little kid with the assists. Davo, that lad he picked up for 750 grand, is apparently my best player. Well, that is the end of episode 19. As always, thanks for joining me. Your view is massive. Really is appreciated. Putting up with my voice and my face as much as you do. You deserve a medal. And if you want to put up with it a little bit more, my friend The Salmon, or Football Journeys, did a vlog at Old Trafford, and I went along with him, took my son. I'll put a link to it down below, and I'll flash a card up above. Go and check it out, especially the start of it. The dream sequence of how we met for the very first time. And my little boy's in at the end as well, so give it a watch. Thank you very much, and hopefully you will come back for episode 20. We might get to see how my meeting with the boss went. That's going to be cool. I'm very excited about that. Need to have words with him. But yeah, stay happy, stay safe. That's all that matters in this crazy ass world. YouTube, all the other crap. None of this matters. You matter. And I love you. And I'm not shy. If I was with you, I'd give you a cuddle, you handsome sod. So make sure you come back for the next one. Hey? Yeah? Come on. You know you want to. I'll see you next time.